1 week later, one said Taehyung was trying his best to find out everything about Frank as all he could get was against those few evidence which were pointing against you. He was getting frustrated, but he didn't have hope. He went to meet you a couple of times during this week because he used to feel better just to see your face. To come in front of you, but something inside him always stopped him. While on the other side, Jungkook came to know that Sang was on leave for a few days. He used to talk to her on phone for sometimes, but she was angry and he wanted to make everything clear as soon as possible. Taehyung's cabin. Taehyung, damn it, I'm sick of it now. I am getting all that information. What I got 2 years back, there is nothing new. In frustration and threw the files from table, he held his head and leaned back on chair. Taking a deep sigh, he looked at the laptop and played the video all over again, which was only few seconds. The video was showing your face and Frank's face. You were shooting him. The video wasn't fake. It is genuine, not edited. He had already checked it by professional 2 years back and did it again, but nothing came out. He was looking for one proof. He had a knock on door. Taehyung, come in. Taehyung, John, you better have information what I want to know, otherwise you may live strangely. John, sir, we didn't get exact details about Frank was saying Taehyung here, that was only and got angry. Taehyung, then what the hell are you doing here? I am hearing this since first day, John shouted. John, sorry sir, I have an information. Taehyung, what is it? John, sir, Miss Yu has filed complaint against Frank a day before his death. Taehyung, what was complaint? John, sir, that was raised by Mr. Stalin. Used that influence. Taehyung, this bloody Stalin has made this case damn confusing just to get himself away from all this. Anyway, how do you come to know about it? John, sir, we came to know of this from his old friend who we find in a village. He was threatened by a police officer to know to come back and neither ever tell about Frank, but we somehow got to know few things, sir. They had clear everything about Frank, like there was no Frank ever existed and neither Miss You killed him. Young, who was the officer who threatened him? Did you came to know? John nodded. John, Inspector Suhan, a corrupt police officer but pretend to be most sincere one and most respectful and connection with Stalin, so I don't think he will easily spill out information about Frank. Taehyung, you are right. He won't spill out information. Is there major chances that he may alert Stalin about it, who will jump in between, and I don't want that, so Inspector Carver, bravely do it then. John, but sir, do you think it will work in oneshot on Taehyung? It with thinking some with smirking smile. Then he told something to John. John nodded, getting his point. John, okay sir, that will be done. He took Taehyung laid back on chair, thinking something. Time skips. Next day, police station. The inspector Suhan, you can't threaten a police inspector like that, Mr. Taehyung shouted. Taehyung was arrogantly sitting on chair with a smirking smile. Taehyung, oh yeah, then let everyone see this video that how much sincere and respectful police officer you are. Hired, you are getting promoted to ASP post. Forget that because I don't think you are getting it, but I am sure you can have a lifetime suspension with it. John saw him the video in which he was taking bribe. The one who was giving him wasn't shown, but Inspector was shown clearly. Inspector, it is wrong. He pointed toward John. He gave me this too. Right, Taehyung, to what? To keep it in your account safely, to give him ladder check. You can come up with a better explanation when you will be inquired. I am sure you must have very good reason for taking 5 million because it is too much as compared to an inquiry. And all your properties that you put on fake name, I have also that detail. I can release them in media with pleasure. Playing with the paperweight in his hand and raised his eye to set him. Inspector started sweating and getting scared. Taehyung, now you want to spill some information about that case and that Frank, or should I release it? I just needed to present and it will be shared to higher officials. Inspector, no, I can't give you information about that case. Stalin tried to say. Taehyung, Stalin told you to cover the information and I don't care how much amount he gave you to, but I want this information anyhow. I wanted to know 2 years back too, but I don't reach it. I guess I was too polite with police even though I tried hard. I couldn't find anything bad luck, but don't try to misunderstand me that I will do that again. Trust me, time this changed me too much. In 13 tone, Inspector was scared, but he didn't say anything. Taehyung, you know what, John? Let's send this information and destroy him. You find someone else who can provide information. About to present when Inspector stop him. Inspector, wait, no, okay, I will tell you. But I can give you information about Frank because it is on our record. But we hide everything because of Mr. Stalin. Taehyung, spill it. I need that record right now, eagerly. Inspector nodded and called one constable and told him to bring files. In few minutes, files were kept on table. Taehyung see it and read everything. And Inspector told him something. Taehyung was boiling in anger as he came to know about Frank. Taehyung, no, I don't even care if you has killed him. Angrily. Taehyung, how did this bloody Frank died? Shouted Inspector. Sir, I have only this information, but you can know all that from SCP. He was previous in charge of this case. Taehyung, this whole bloody system is corrupt. I just want to hide truth under influence of powerful people. I want to destroy each and every one of you. Angrily, Inspector looked down. Taehyung, John, collect all this information and send me in soft copy as soon as possible. Someone badly need this proof to say face reality. Thinking something angrily. John, okay sir, Inspector, but Taehyung, you can't try to say, but Taehyung glared at him and he shut his mouth. He nodded. Inspector, now please delete all the proof. I gave you all information what I knew. Taehyung, yes you did, but this is now for security purpose. If you try to tell anything about me or whatever happened here to Stalin, then next moment I will release it. So you keep quiet or I will silence you in my way. Sternly, Inspector gulped and nodded. Taehyung looked at him angrily and came out of police station. John followed him. Taehyung, John, I want to meet this SCP, find out about him as he didn't hear about him 2 years back. John, that will be done, sir. Taehyung nodded and he sat in car. John also went from there to do his work. Taehyung was about to start the car when he got a call. He said it is Jungkook. On the phone, Taehyung, hey buddy, after taking a deep breath, Jungkook, hey Taehyung, what's up? Taehyung, good. Jungkook, did you find something? Taehyung, yeah. Then he told him what he came to know about Frank and all that. Jungkook, what the hell? I just can't believe this. In shock, but I am happy that you are on right way, and very soon you will find out everything. Taehyung, I was on wrong track 2 years back. I was going from end to beginning while I should have come from starting to end. Taehyung, anyway, you said did that Sang come back? Jungkook, no, not yet. She will come back 2 days later. You don't know how much I want to stay her for what she did. She needs to spill out information, and I have to be patient. Otherwise, that clever accent may definitely try to act innocent. Taehyung, yeah, you are right. And did you come to know about that person who was leaking information to Saxena group? Jungkook, no, not yet, but I am still trying because Sang will never do that. Don't care what she is, but she never caused any loss to our company since this 4 years. She is professional about work, so there was someone else. It is already been 4 years, so it is getting little complicated. Taehyung, yeah, you are right. Jungkook, anyway, buddy, gotta go call you back. Taehyung, sure, by disconnect the call, then only his phone beeps as John mailed him details about Frank, thinking something. He angrily started the car and drove away. After some time, Kim mentioned Taehyung, that's what you said, right, mom? That I am wrong about you. Frank was nice guy, huh? Now just see this clearly and then decide what you would have done to him, realizing your daughter was nothing but next, realizing your daughter was nothing but next target to him. I still believe that you will never kill him, but at the same time, I also don't care for you killed him, even though she did. I am very much thankful to her. Because if she wouldn't have done that, then I might have killed him with my bare. Mrs. Kim was looking at the laptop in which all the information about Frank was shown. Mr. Kim was also standing there. He was shocked to see all that, but at the same time, he felt happy. Taehyung, and if someone still thinks that it is fake info and I am wrong at again, then maybe God help them because I am done with it. I am just here for you, not to care about the one who never cared about me. Angrily and marches from there to his room. Mrs. Kim see him as Taehyung climbed the stairs. Mr. Kim, you wanted him to come back since 2 years, but he didn't, and now he is come back, but only for you. I told you to trust him. I knew that my son can't be wrong in understanding person, but you were never ready to listen to me. You just didn't want her in his life, and he left everything behind. Everyone else. You just saw our daughter pain and ignored our son. Went from there. Time skips. Next is Jungkook cabin. Jungkook Sang has no details with Saxena, and she is working here since 5 years almost, so she can be responsible for the losses. But who is the hell in that person? Maybe Sang tried to hide him and put the blame on Han. Every detail something caught his attention. He immediately stopped. Jungkook Tina resigned 4 years back suspiciously as the name reminded him something. Jungkook, she was the part of Sanil's project, the same project on which Jungkook was working 4 years back, right? And she resigned the next day. We got approval from client checking the date. I didn't come to office that day. I remember he took the receiver and called in the account department. Jungkook, Mr. Fang in my cabin right now, straight. In few minutes, Mr. Fang came. Mr. Fang, may I come inside? Jungkook here. Jungkook, come in, Mr. Fang. He told him to take seat. Jungkook, Mr. Fang, Miss Tina used to work in our company. Can you tell me why did she resign? I know it is quite long, but I wasn't present that day due to my father's treatment, so she must have given resignation letter to you as your department head. Did she specify any particular reason? Mr. Fang thought a bit, then say. Mr. Fang, yes, sir. I remember even I asked her that why she was leaving suddenly as she was a part of a major project and also doing good. She said she has some family issues. Jungkook, what family issues? All of a sudden confusingly. Mr. Fang, she didn't say much clearly, sir. Even I was confused. She was like she just want to leave this company anyhow, and I came to know that a month later after leaving from here she joined somewhere else. Jungkook, which company? Revealing the pen in his finger. Mr. Fang sucks in a group of industries. Jungkook, that's what I want to hear. Miss quickly. Jungkook, thank you very much, Mr. Fang. You may leave now with smile. Mr. Fang nodded with professional smile and went off to acquire Jungkook. Miss Tina, it will be quite interesting to me too, as I am sure you have answers of my question. With a smile playing on his face and leaned back on chair. After spending some time, Han came out. She opened the door and sat in a driving seat. She shut the door and was about to lock it when someone opened the door and she was shocked to see the person. Jungkook shift, almost pushing her towards passenger seat and grabbed the driving seat. Han, what the hell are you doing? Jungkook shouted and tried to push him out of the car, but the door was already shut and locked by Jungkook. Jungkook, put on your seatbelt with a smile on his face. Han, you stupid idiot, you are literally kidnapping me. Get out of my car right now, Jungkook, otherwise I will shout angrily. Jungkook, you didn't realize that you are literally doing that already with Shakil. Han tried to open the car door when he was stopped her. He told her hand and pinned her to the passenger seat. He came closer to her and Han gulped her words stuck in her throat and nothing came out. Suddenly she started getting nervous to see his face so close to her. She tried to push herself back against her seat, but he also leaned more towards her. Her eyes met his for a moment. She was lost. Jungkook see this and hid his smile. Han was in her own world when she heard the click sound and blinked only to realize he tied the seatbelt around her. She looked at him again, who was giving her smirking smile. She narrowed her eyes at him. Han, what are you doing, Jungkook? Why the hell are you here? And for the God's sake, tell me where are you taking me? First questions. Jungkook, 3 questions back to back. Which one should be answered first? Shook his head with smile while driving. Han, Jungkook shouted. Jungkook, just need to talk to you calmly. Han looked at him like, what? Han, what? Talk to me in this way? To talk to someone by literally kidnapping them? Unbelievable. Jungkook, believe me, you are exception. I never did like this to anyone because they believe in normal conversation like me with teasing smile. Han, how did you say that I am not normal? Angrily. See, you agreed with Jackie only to smack hardly on his arm by her. Han looked away from him, being pissed off. She didn't say anything further. Jungkook said this. Jungkook, Han called her lovingly. Han, Jungkook, why are you behaving like everything is normal between us? Like there wasn't anything wrong between us with hurtful. Jungkook didn't say anything. He continued driving and stopped the car at silent place. He looked at her, but Han didn't turn her face to look at him. Jungkook, Han, I tried to say when Han interrupted. Han, please, Jungkook, if you want to give any explanation about what happened in past and any proof that you didn't do anything, then please. I don't want to hear all that. Not caring to look at him. Han, it is not that easy, Jungkook. It is not. I can't forget what you did. You didn't trust me and then you betrayed me. No, didn't Jungkook. I trusted you, Han. But you know, I was always a bit short tempered sometimes. And when it comes to my mom, dad, I forget everything. I just lashed out my anger on you and the basis of the fact and proofs. I know I didn't hear you out, but later I wanted to talk to you. I came to talk to you, but you were. No, it is like you were with Sang. I was searching for you that night madly. I was only getting negative thoughts, and then I saw you, and you were looking away with tears. Jungkook, I don't remember a single thing about night. Han, truthfully, Han, like you are lying, jerking his hand away. Jungkook, no. And just for once, don't think about anything else. What you saw, what we faced, what happened. But just for once, think you knew me, Han. You knew me inside out. Do you think I could do that? Is your heart ready to accept that? Do you believe that I would have cheated on you? Looking into my eyes and then answer it yourself calmly. Han looked into his eyes, try to understand him. And about what exactly happened that night, I will make that clear soon, Han. I just want to know, do you trust me or not? And it is up to you. Bye. With small smile and came out of car, leaving her with her thoughts. She looked confused for a moment. She couldn't do anything, realizing what just happened and what he said. She came out of car only to find him already left in his car, that may be probably following them.